Welcome to my mental breakdown. So for the first time just the other day, I heard about the mental health crisis bag, which I didn't know about before and I thought it was a great idea. I first heard about it on the account Mrs. Teapot TV, which was a really great video. I have since watched a billion of them, and so I want to try and make one for myself. So the idea is you put things in your kit. It's things that will distract you and engage your senses. All 5 senses get taken care of with the stuff that you put in the bag. And as I go through it all, I will actually put it in here. Now, one of the things is missing because Curio, I'm sure, has gone off and played with it. Aha! Wondering why the hell a tennis ball is important. So one of the most important things is things that will just keep your hands busy. I know even for me, I've gotten really bad with attention span, where sometimes if I'm watching TV, like I feel the need to be on my phone or like doing something else. I think we've made it to a point where they're no longer a fad and we can go back to using fidget spinners for their original purpose. There are a lot of different things that you can get in place of this. This is just, it's honestly, the reason it was originally invented was so that if you're anxious, and this is actually also particularly for people with ADD and ADHD, something to do with your hands. This is technically a cool spinner because I'm cheap and I buy knockoff brands. So, fidget spinner goes in the bag. Next, a lot of people use putty or Play-Doh, put things like that, some sort of like molding clay thing in there. I decided to do something a little bit different. It's something called kinetic sand. So it's sand, hey, it's obnoxiously pink. The thing that makes it so interesting is that you can actually kind of mold it. And it just kind of stays there until you put it back in with the rest of it. And it's not messy. It doesn't get all over everything. It's going in the bag. Let's get to the tennis ball. Some people use it as a personal massage type thing. I gotta say, it's surprisingly effective, particularly around like your neck and shoulders. You know, you get a lot of tension there. It's kind of great. In the bag it goes. I've never done any sort of aromatherapy type stuff before, and I got this essential oil. I just earlier today tried it for the first time, and I gotta say, it has a crazy effect on me. Like, ooh, just doing that kind of puts me in a different state of mind. It's a nice smell. This one's lavender, but you can get them in different smells. I'm just gonna say flavors. Don't drink it. I got this because just looking at it makes me happy. It's a little Mario mushroom. And it's candy. So now I don't think this is going to last me very long, so I'll probably need to use something else. But in the meantime, I've got, you know, this to look at, and it's got a candy to suck on, so it kind of keeps your taste busy. In the bag it goes. I personally have earphones. I carry them around with me in my purse. I specifically wanted to get earphones for this because I think earphones can form a little bit more of a cocoon on your head. And I mean, look how happy this girl is. They can't put that in the ad if you don't get that happy when you use them, right? Right? That's how advertising works. They literally work in marketing. I got this at the 99-cent store. They weren't 99 cents, but they were still pretty cheap. And they're not big ones. You know, if you want to get like proper ones, that's probably great. It just, I think, kind of closes off the rest of the world a little bit more than earphones normally would. And they're cute and red, so they're going in the bag. The point of the note cards is that you can put little quotes on them, things that help you, whatever that is. I haven't spent a whole lot of time on these so far. It's kind of going to be like an ongoing process. I've only got 2 quotes so far, and they're the "If you're going through hell, keep going" quote by Winston Churchill, and "In 900 years of time and space, I've never met anyone who is important," which is of course from Doctor Who. And I got myself a little notebook. And now the notebook was an interesting thing. A lot of the stuff in general, to be honest, they go with this sort of like cutesy motif, which I don't feel like really fits me especially well. Either inspirational quotes that don't resonate with me personally, you know, follow your dreams, carpe diem type stuff. Or else there were unicorns and things, and I'm not really a unicorn type person. All you gotta do is slap like a fox on there and I'm all over it. Kittens, Bats, less likely. But you know, these are the sorts of animals that I would like to see more of. So this one says perfectly imperfect, which I still don't know that it's what I would have chosen, but I think it's a little bit more me. So the notebook is just sort of to put your thoughts into. You know, sometimes it helps if you've got all this stuff rattling around in your brain, put some of it on paper, get it out of your head. Also, it's just big enough that I can slip the note cards inside it so they don't get all bent. And, of course, a pen. In you go. And I got the bag for not very expensive, again at a army surplus store. I like to think that my aesthetic is Indiana Jones chic. These aren't necessarily all things that I'll keep on here. These aren't necessarily the only things that I'll keep in here. A lot of people put stuffed animals because it's something soft to touch. I like the idea of that. I might include one of those later on. And I also want to put some pictures in there of Curio or just, you know, cute, happy things that I find on the internet. The idea is the bag's just supposed to be kind of like stuff that is your happy place. Some of the stuff that I used might work for you, and some of it might not. None of it might, you know, but it's all about figuring out what for you specifically is going to distract you, keep you busy, keep you occupied. You've been watching my mental breakdown. Honestly, it's a cat toy.